We are told that growing up means checking off a specific list of milestones, build a solid career, secure a mortgage, raise a family. But the economic math has changed, and those traditional finish lines are drifting further away every single year. When those external goals become unreachable, it creates a massive psychological void. Generations of men before us built their entire identity around providing those physical things, and without them, there is a deep, quiet despair. Nature hates a vacuum. Where traditional purpose used to live, an entire industry of cynical ideologies has rushed in. Online echo chambers offer easy scapegoats and bitterness disguised as strength. Basing our self-worth on an unpredictable housing market or shifting cultural trends leaves us dangerously exposed to anyone selling a quick, destructive fix. The solution requires a pivot. Instead of looking outward for validation, we have to look inward. True, unshakable, masculinity has never relied on a job title or a piece of property. These four distinct energies have functioned as the load-bearing pillars of masculinity across every major era and culture. They represent an internal core that remains consistent, even when the world outside does not. Understanding and building these four foundational pillars provides a stable framework for an identity that isn't dependent on a fluctuating economy. The first pillar is the king. This is the energy of order, stabilizing strength and deep responsibility. Historically, this archetype is tied to the sun, the metal gold, and the diamond suit in a deck of cards. He illuminates and enriches his surroundings. Look at any structured environment, like a classic mid-century office. The king energy is the executive organizing the chaos, ensuring the entire system functions and provides for the people relying on it. He creates the domain. Without this central gravity, there is no safe space for a family, a business, or a community to grow. Next is the warrior. This is the focused application of discipline, physical vitality, and absolute defensive power. He is forged in iron, represented by the sharp tip of the spade suit and linked to the harsh, barren reality of Mars. Today, you see this exact energy channeled by the disciplined athlete, pushing his body to the absolute limit, or the soldier holding a crucial line. A domain cannot survive if it cannot be defended. The warrior provides the fierce boundaries required to keep what you've built safe from destruction. The third energy is the wizard. He governs the realm of the intellect, deep technical knowledge, and the hidden mechanics of how the world works. His symbols are the quiet reflection of the moon, the conductive properties of silver, and the heavy, grounded club suit. You find him wherever complex systems are being mastered. He is the scientist in the laboratory, methodically turning abstract theories into concrete solutions. The wizard is the ultimate craftsman. He translates raw, chaotic potential into a functioning reality. Finally, there is the lover. This energy is the source of pure passion, youth, and an intense empathy for others. He is naturally linked to the swirling atmosphere of Venus, the warmth of copper, and the suit of hearts. He lives in the artist, translating emotion into song, the therapist guiding a breakthrough, and anyone who connects deeply with another human being. The lover gives the other three a reason to exist. Without empathy and passion, the king becomes a tyrant, the warrior becomes a murderer, and the wizard a cold machine. The trap is that modern life rarely asks you to develop all four. It might demand you be a relentless warrior in your career while completely starving the empathy of your inner lover. When one energy dominates the others, the entire architecture warps. An unchecked intellect isolates you, while unguided aggression burns your life to the ground. Avoiding external failure requires recognizing and correcting these internal imbalances. You have to rebuild the failing pillars before the structure collapses. Having one or two strong traits is insufficient. Enduring power is found exclusively in their integration. This integration leads to a state known as the sovereign, the point where the king, warrior, wizard, and lover function as a single, coordinated whole. Mastering these traits is a practical process of education. It turns the search for identity into an internal building project, allowing us to forge a resilient sense of self from within. Integrating these four aspects creates a psychological center of gravity. While the external world remains unpredictable, a man who has balanced these foundations can navigate chaos without losing his sense of direction. If you're ready to trade reaction for action, join the Brotherhood. Take up the compass and let's keep building.